Good morning, everybody, and a special welcome to those friends and relatives watching in on webcam today. I think Jerry's life has been very well documented and a summary expertly delivered by the Reverend Father today. When when Patricia asked me to say a few words today, she said, just a minute or two. And my first thoughts were, how can I say all I want to say in a minute or two? Jerry lived a long life. He lived a good life. But most importantly, he followed his dream. Life for music was his passion. I'm not qualified to assess his musical prowess, other than to say I personally remain desperately envious of his talents to this day. He got the music gene that somehow bypassed me. He was also a traditionalist in so many ways. For example, when I realized eventually he had a passion for steam trains, it dawned on me one day why he had encouraged me at the age of 5 or 6 to ask Santa for a clockwork train set. We played it together, despite the age gap. And whenever he would visit the model train shop, he always made sure to bring me home a passenger carriage, a goods wagon, or maybe a track extension. When, as a young married man, he left banking for a career in music, many thought he was mad or even reckless. I remember our dad was shocked at the very idea that Jerry would turn his back on a fine career in banking with the prospect of a good, safe pension. But he soon came to realize that Jerry had a special talent and that he'd actually done the right thing. Indeed, Daddy enjoyed nothing more than to be invited to Belfast to hear Jerry's school orchestra perform on those special occasions. Jerry also had slightly itchy feet, a trait I suspect he inherited from his mother, for he loved to hop into the car and head off to Ballycastle, where we all spent time as children, or maybe to Leitrim. I know that his heart was always firmly planted in Drumshanbo, where he spent much of his formative years. I know also that Hilary, Patricia, Ethna and Robert spent many wonderful holidays in these places too, much of which were recorded on cinefilm and, of course, captured for life on YouTube by Youst. These are treasured memories for life. As you know, he travelled further afield, bringing school music classes to the UK and Europe, and to further develop the pupils' appreciation of classical music. And the many tributes being posted on Facebook in recent days from those pupils of yesteryear are a testament to his wonderful legacy. As the death notice reads, Jerry was a loving brother to June, Ethna, Andra, Nolan, and me. And it's so sad for all of us that we can't be here today for the final farewell. He was a loyal friend too, and I hope that Jim Murray is tuned in and sharing this lovely Mass with us. I intended to avoid cliches today, but truly Jerry was a legend, and I'm so proud to say he was my big brother. Let's go to Drumshanbo now, Jerry.
Before we go our separate ways,